Boris Johnson has intervened in an escalating row over the EU's bloc on vaccine exports to Australia. Downing Street has warned Brussels to abide by its commitments to send jabs manufactured on the continent to the rest of the world, as it warned export bans risked endangering the recovery from the pandemic. Yesterday, Italy announced it had blocked the shipment of 250,000 AstraZeneca jabs to Australia. The decision was made after approval from the European Commission. Commission President Ursula von der Leyen had previously told Mr. Johnson the EU had no intention to stop the exports of any vaccines. The Prime Minister's official spokesman said this afternoon, "We would expect the EU to continue to abide by its commitments." The global recovery from coronavirus relies on international collaboration. We are all dependent on global supply chains. Putting in place restrictions endangers global efforts to fight the virus. Italy's decision to block exports of the Oxford vaccine came just hours after Mr. Johnson spoke to Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi on the phone about the importance of the vaccine being rolled out across the globe. A Number 10 spokesman said, "The leaders discussed the important role the G7 and G20 will play in helping the international community build back better from the coronavirus pandemic. They agreed on the importance of a coordinated agenda between the two summits to learn lessons from the pandemic, roll out the coronavirus vaccine around the world and prepare for future pandemics." France's Health Minister Olivier Véran today warned it too could follow Italy and ban exports. In January, the EU introduced compulsory export licenses on all vaccines due to leave the bloc in light of a row between the Commission and AstraZeneca. The drug's manufacturer warned its supplies of the COVID jab to the continent would be lower than promised due to manufacturing issues. There were fears the introduction of the licenses would mean a block on doses of the Pfizer injection, which is made in Belgium, being sent to the UK. Ms. von der Leyen said at the time, "Protecting the health of our citizens remains our utmost priority, and we must put in place the necessary measures to ensure we achieve this." However, Italy's ban comes despite them sitting on a stockpile of AstraZeneca jabs.